What's up? This is episode 5 of Last Shot of the Roll, the film photography show where we show the last shot of the roll and what it takes to get it. Tenacity. Spoiler alert, tenacity. Anyway, eagle-eyed viewers may notice this ridiculous windscreen. And if you've watched the previous episodes, you know that I've struggled with the Rode wireless mic windscreen. That windscreen falls off all the time and it's horrible. Eventually, I lost it, probably in the fog episode. That's the last time I saw it. So for the time being, I'm putting this comical windscreen on the mic and let's hope it works. So for today's episode, we're gonna do something different. I've driven my Honda Ruckus to this plot of land that's for sale. It's been cleared out and it's ready for some rich person to build a house. They even included this shed, which they advertise as a helpful storage shed while building your house. Regardless, it's a perfect place to take some beautiful shots of the Honda Ruckus. So that's what we're gonna do. Today is, I guess, last shot of the roll, shooting objects, object photography. Normally I kind of do an empty street style of photography, but today we're gonna focus on stuff. Get excited, get real excited. This is last shot of the roll. Yeah! Object, I object. All right, so that actually didn't take very long. This is a cool spot. We're in the shade, so now I have to rethink this for a second. So as I mentioned, today's episode, we're going to be taking some photos of my Honda Ruckus. We're also going to be using Velvia 100 for the film stock. Now, Velvia 100 is a slide film, which is notoriously more difficult to get right. The chances are high that these photos will come out like butt, and not good butt. Bad butt. Now, Velvia 100 is a highly saturated film, which means if I pull it off and get the exposure right, it should look chef's kiss. I was gonna do the chef's kiss there, and then I felt really like bad about doing that. So I didn't do it, but then I just held my hand like this, which was worse. I don't know, let's take some light meter readings and then we'll decide if this spot's worthy or not. For the last shot of the roll! Now remember, folks, if you look at the... Remember, folks, if you're an aspiring photographer, especially film photographer, and you look online, the internet will tell you that light metering is impossible. The key to that, to get correct exposure, don't be intimidated. All you have to remember is spend roughly 2.5 to 3 hours, at least 2 hours of metering before every photo you take. Remember, film is all about slowing down. So what I would recommend is definitely take light meter readings for 2 hours, average them together, and then average those together. And then when you get the correct light meter, go down 2 stops. And that's the secret. So yeah. I'm happy to share that with you today. I'm also happy to share a tuna fish sandwich with you sometime on the beach. If we ever run into each other at a beach, I always bring sandwiches, specifically tuna. So just putting that out there. 5.6 at 500 is my first direct metering, doing reflective metering. Let's try the other one. 250 on that one, so I don't know. I don't know what that means. 5.6 at 500. Let's go with that. Have my glasses on, which means I'm ready to take this shot, get some blurred background, hopefully make this beauty look like a beauty. Woohoo! The good news is taking a photo of an object that's very defined like this, it's really easy to focus with the rangefinder. It's also very easy to focus when you've had 2 Code Red Mountain Dews. Woohoo! Is that a beer in a Ziploc bag? Yes, it is. This is my favorite beer, Northern Lager by Oxbow Brewing Company in Newcastle, Maine. For today's last shot of the roll, I brought this baby along for a surprise. I mean, this is the surprise. I'm gonna take a photo of this beer. Last shot of the roll, now with alcohol. Without having to look very hard, I found this beautiful product placement location. We've got some ledge here and some beer here. Ledge, meet beer. They're well acquainted now. Another thing to remember is the Fuji only has a meter focusing distance, so I can't get as close as I'd like for this product photography, but hopefully it will crop in post. Well, folks, we've done it. We shot the last shot of the roll. And after a hard day's work of photographing photos, what better than to crack open a warm beer that's been sitting in the sun all day? 'Cause Stone Cold said so.